Do not try to distort the will of the populace. That's what we have been trying to do all along.
It is an inflated democracy, a democracy which is dysfunctional.
Elections in Uganda traced as far as 1957, when the colonial government enacted the Legislative Council Elections Ordinance, leading to the first direct elections involving Ugandans in 1958. Since, Uganda has held elections in 1961 between the Democratic Party and Uganda People's Congress, as Buganda Kingdom boycotted and DP won the election with 43 seats, while UPC managed to get only 37 seats. The first batch of elections were termed unfair and unrepresentative. Another election was conducted on 25th April 1962, which catered for demands of Buganda Luchiko members' nomination. The epitome of them was the 1980 election won by UPC and disputed by other participants.
What followed in 1980 was an attempt by the disgruntled to rectify the situation by the force of arms. But even when that succeeded, 1985, early 86, even when that succeeded, the expectations of many of us, were not fulfilled.
For as long as Uganda has held elections, all has been disputed. Peter Muchibi is getting closer to his 90s. His experience with the electoral system is nothing but disloyalty from on site.
We have yet to have an election where the result of the election reflects the general will of the populace. They declared someone that was already preordained. That's not an election.
Peter Muchibi, an ardent supporter of Democratic Party, reveals that he has only experienced a free and fair election during colonial rule. While he terms the 1961 election as free and fair, Professor Luangalonyigo terms it as a rigged election, wondering why sham processes continue to be termed as elections.
Everybody agreed that the elections had been fair, free and fair. Since then, we have not had one election that has been free and fair.
There was a man in charge called Pierre Graham who rigged the election against DP because the British did not want to leave the Catholics in control here.
While Muchibi labored to contribute to democracy growth in Uganda, he has only lived to regret why he put his life to the line for it.
I would have been gratified if I had got something good as a result of our devotion to the country. I would have been glad, but I am not. I'm still disgruntled because we have failed to put in place a government that represents the will of the people.
To date, the country's pretense over a certified failed electoral process. This was confirmed by the president, who put the Electoral Commission on spot over vote rigging. The two senior citizens tasked the president to explain why he continues with rigged elections.
If even the president cannot trust the election, you see how great the problem is. Even the winner says he has been cheated, so it's difficult.
I'm worried about 2026. I hope it takes. If it does take place, I don't think that we are going to get any better, any fair election.
Describing Uganda's elections as inheritance of a colonial project, the two agree that if institutions are not respected, then the election would rather be abolished.
Very unlikely event that I become president. I'd begin by doing away with elections for some time.